Hey everybody, Justin Senior here. Super excited to show you this walkthrough. I'm going to show you just how easy it is to go from basically starting from scratch to having your own e-commerce store and making your first sales. So we're right here on the Shopify homepage, and we are going to just get started, jump right into it, and actually get started and build our store. So a little bit before we start building the store, obviously we're going to talk about and think about some niche research. We want to pick what niche we're going to run, and I recommend kind of starting with a niche store rather than something general, so you could really kind of hone your focus on one thing. So what we're going to do, we're going to build a golf store. So we're going to be targeting people who like golfing. They like watching golf, they like playing golf. They eat, sleep, live golf. That's our target customer. And I'm going to show you a little bit later, how we can prove that, that's a good niche to enter. But, big niches like golf, that's pretty obvious, right? You see big golf stores. Of course, people that are super passionate about golf. That's always something to think about, how passionate is someone about a certain niche. The more passionate, the better. But we know that golf is a good niche to try. But again, a little bit later, I'll show you how we can prove that out inside of Facebook ads, even before we spend $1, just to prove that there is a big enough targetable audience. But anyway, we're going to start off with golf. So like I said, we're on the Shopify homepage. I'm going to show you just how easy in a matter of minutes we'll have our store up and running and ready to go, accept credit cards, accept PayPal, etc., etc. So let's get started. All you need to do on the Shopify homepage is just press start your free trial. And we're going to run through and just start up our own store. So I'm just entering in some info here. And I'm going to call this store Golf is Life, or someone already has it. How about Golf Fanatics? And, we could change this name later. This is just basically going to be the URL to the back end of our store. So I'm just going to call it Golf Fanatics Store. No big deal. We could change it later if we want. We're going to hook a custom domain up to it, of course. So we want to... we don't want to worry too much about this name. So we're going to keep running through. And just quickly put in all the info here. Okay. Okay, running through. We're just filling in the information. This is just basically building our first store. You could pretty much put anything in here. It's really not a big deal. And once you press enter my store, Shopify is going to build it. So just fill out the form as you see it. And now we're at our Shopify homepage. So this is going to be your dashboard. This is kind of going to be mission control for you. This is where you're going to see, obviously, once we get started, once you start having traffic, it's going to show you right on here how many people have visited your site, how much revenue you have for the day, and a lot of other great information. So take a look at the URL. Here's your admin side of things. This is your big admin panel. I'm going to run through most of the important things here in a minute. Here on the homepage, the first thing that we need to do is answer this question: where would we like to start selling? And of course, we want to have an online store. So this is a new thing with Shopify. If you've done Shopify before, you probably didn't have to create an online store. It just came with it. But now all we have to do is simply press Add Online Store. It's going to install the store in the back end, and now we are going to start out and pick a theme. So launch your online store, select a free theme. Now here is the Shopify theme library. There's also paid themes available from Shopify. There's also paid themes available from